Alright guys, full-time executive gaming back. And also, you guys should stay tuned to the end of this video, because at the end of this video, I'm going to reveal the build hack in the ender chest. But you have to wait till the very end of the video, so stay tuned. And today, I'm going to show you 3 more build hacks. And the first one is going to be the neon sign. So let me show you that. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, I have to walk again, a long ways all the way to get over to the spot where there's nothing. Oh my gosh. And also, Elder Guardian's still trying to kill me, because I had to leave them there because they're still part of a previous build. At least I took the channeling tridents off the piston. That's good. so no more lightning strikes when there's a thunderstorm, because that could be problematic. Anyways, so the first one's going to be the neon sign. So let me show you how this works. All you'll need is and it's really, I just picked this amount. You don't need this amount, but personally I picked 10 red dye, 10 oak signs, 10 glowing sacks, and 10 stone bricks. And the thing is, you need the same amount of each thing. So just so you know, you need the same amount of each thing. However, whatever the amount is, and then basically you'll just make whatever sign you want to, basically whatever you want to make. So I'll get back to you when I've done it. Alright guys, I'm back, and I realized I only needed 9 of each thing. I realized I didn't need the 10th block and everything else, basically. So yeah, I don't know. I calculated wrong. If I did that, the I would be up here. But anyway, I'm just making high, for example. So basically, I'm just placing the signs on top of whatever block you made basically the base of it out of, and then on top of that, basically you're just going to type a bunch of stars. Now, this is what I personally think looks more like something that's like a neon light. When the actual person that did the build hack, what they did was they did a bunch of equal signs, but I don't think that's what actually looks the best. Oh wait, whoops. You gotta make sure you don't add too many. You don't, because you don't want that line at the end. You kind of want to add. You want to add enough that, if you see a line that means you added too much and it's going into the next line, so basically you have to hit the backspace until it basically goes back so the line disappears. You'll hit the return button, and basically you can now create another line of stars without the line. But I'm going to get back to you when I've done all that, and I'm also going to just put the ink sacks on top, and I'll tell you when I'm done all of that. Alright guys, I'm back, and basically, in the daytime it kind of looks like the neon lights are off, but basically what happens is, when you turn it to nighttime, basically, what happens is, then they light up, and it looks really cool from far, definitely from afar. It definitely looks convincing, it definitely looks like neon lights. And I feel like the stars, it just gives it a smaller, I don't know, a more in-depth texture than the equal signs. It works much better than the original person that did the original hack. I think the stars work much better. I think you should do the stars instead of the equal signs. I think that's just a much better way to go. But anyways, the second hack. Basically, the second hack is going to be this interesting, like, it's kind of like an interesting pattern that you can make with the crafters, basically, like an interesting light pattern. Let me show you. So basically, all you need is any amount of crafters, any amount of redstone dust, any amount of redstone repeaters, and one lever. You only need one lever. No matter how many redstone dust, repeaters, crafters, you only need one lever. So for this example, I'm using 5 crafters, 17 redstone dust, 10 redstone repeaters, and one lever. But you know, it's going to adapt to however, it's going to be more repeaters and more redstone for more crafters, basically. And you know, you'll need per crafter, you'll need an extra redstone repeater. So the first crafter gets none, the second one gets 1, this third one gets 3, so it can go kind of in order. But the thing is, it does do 2 at a time, so when I say second one, I mean the second pair, because it lights up in pairs when I show you. But anyways, basically, oh yeah, an interesting fact about the crafter is you don't need a tool to mine it. You can mine it with your hand, which is pretty neat, because you know, there's most blocks, especially blocks that use redstone components. Most of them, I guess I don't know. I guess this is most of them you can mine with your fist, but I just assumed since it's a block you couldn't. But it seems like you can. Anyways, you'll just basically, how this block works is you can't place it if you place it on like one block up from the ground, it's gonna face up toward the sky, basically. So you want to be on the ground and then placing them, and it will basically the lights on it will face away from you, basically, and then you'll keep placing those. And then you can, just for my design personally, I'm thinking about going up, so I'm going to grab up another extra temporary block. Basically the front of it it faces away from you, so basically the lights are going to face to the ground, basically. That's how that works. Basically, and then this is what it looks like. This is what my pattern looks like. You can do whatever you want, basically. And then I'm going to need some redstone to connect to all this. So I'm going to make a 1 second delay, and that's going to be 4 ticks. So that means I'm going to have to click my repeater 3 times, and then of course you can't just have one repeater, because it's just going to match up with the one before it. But this should actually, I don't know if this activates 2. So because I have 2 and 2, I think, yeah, okay, wait, I actually might just have, all I have to do, because this activates 2, because they're 2 activate at once, basically, because this goes into, I think, I don't know why, but like the redstone goes through this block and goes to the other crafter. So basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to add, I only have to add 1 repeater, because, yeah, I only have to add 1 repeater, because this will connect to actually, because there's 5. Yeah, this one will connect to that one, and I'm going to need another one up top to connect to the last one, I think. Because if I use it right now, wait, oh, it's going for those 2, so I need more, because I guess, because, I don't know, because I guess it doesn't go up, the redstone signal doesn't go up, yeah, the redstone signal doesn't go up, so it goes to these 2 and this one, and then it stops here, because there's a block here, and redstone can't go upwards. So I'm gonna have to get some more blocks, and basically, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to make this 2 repeaters with 8 ticks. So basically, yeah, okay.
Oh gosh. Alright.
And that should do it. So let's see. Does that not go? It doesn't go up to the top. Let me see this. Oh, those activate at the same time. Okay, I guess do those activate at the same time? Let me see. No, okay, so it activates a little bit after. Anyways, the last one I want to show you guys is going to be, basically, how to hide a secret base in your base. So basically, alright guys, I'm back. For the confusion, I completed the house, but basically for this, like, hidden base inside your base under your bed, basically what you're going to do is you're going to basically mine down a block so that basically there's, you know, a block, basically there's a block between the floor and your bed, if you know what I mean, on the Y level. So then after you do that, you put slabs all around in place. Put the slabs above those blocks, so there's only a half a block of space between the bed and basically your hole. So basically, so basically what I did off camera was I dug a 2x2x2 block hole. I dug 2 blocks down, 2 blocks in length, and 2 blocks in width. And basically I put my bed over that, and there's basically there was a 1 block gap between the bed and the floor, and then I put a slab on top, so now there's only half a block gap. So basically, and then I like to put a boat down there so it camouflages with the oak planks. Now, again, you could do this differently. You could actually make your house out of something like stone and put a minecart down and make those two camouflage. So it's whatever, you know, camouflages with you know, what your house looks like. Now, there's only a couple options. There's only like all the types of boats. So there is all different types of boats. There's every wood variant there's a boat for. So if your house is a different wood variant, there's a boat for that. But anyways, all you have to do is hover your cursor over where you know where the boat is, because no one else knows where it is, and basically click on that, and you're basically under the bed now. The thing is, you can basically you can ride your boat through the block to the other side, basically, and you can have your own hidden room in here. Now, of course, this is a build hack that we need some more light in here. We need to put some more torches. But this is a build that I personally modified a lot, because the person I got through from, they just opened trapdoors and hopped in a minecart that was obviously visible with their oak planks. Like, that was pretty terrible. So I did a slab, so I just thought that would be cooler, and you know, it looks less suspicious. Like, why would you have trapdoors around your bed unless you're trying to hide something? But slabs are much less suspicious, and I made the actual thing you hop into, which is the boat. In this case, I made it camouflage with the block beneath it, which the guy that I watched did not do. Also, I pushed my boat through to the other room. He did not have another room. He just kind of had one room. I have multiple rooms, and I have my boat kind of glitching through the block. But yeah, of course you have to keep pushing, because you do take some damage. And the whole point of that is, if someone was in there and they're taking damage, they probably would think they wouldn't want to keep pushing. They would probably think there's nothing on the other side and push and just go backwards. But anyways, so basically, that was the third one, and yes, here it is, what you've been waiting for all video. What is inside the ender chest? So yeah, you guys have been waiting for the ender chest all video, because I've basically made it suspenseful all the way up to this moment. And here we go. We're gonna open it. We're gonna open it now. So here it is. Also, I need to throw away all this other crap. Why do I even need this? Why do I need this? I don't. Alrighty. Anyways, basically, you'll need it doesn't have to be netherite. Personally, I don't know. I was in creative mode. I just felt a little greedy, and I got some netherite. But all you need is any type of boots, enchanted with Soul Speed 3, has to be the max level, has to be Speed 3, and Depth Strider 3 also has to be max level, has to be 3. You're going to need, and you could make it however long you want this pathway to be, you can make it. But personally, I want 16 because 16 is the way I'm going to test how fast I'm going to be compared to other ways of traveling. This will make sense to you later. But basically, I'm going to choose 16. You could choose any amount. Then I'm going to have 18 oak planks. So basically, whatever amount you choose, you just add 2 blocks for the beginning and the end for. And then you're going to get basically however far you're going, you're going to get half the amount of water buckets, and then you're going to need to get a speed 2 potion. Anyways, how you're going to set this up is, of course, you're going to basically you're going to place your blocks however far you want to go. So personally, for me, that's going to be 16 for me. Alright guys, I'm back. And I've got my timer ready. Let's go. Alright, not quite. It's good. Oh. 1.26. 1.16. Oh, 0.16 off of 2 times a boat in water. 1.28. 1.18, 1.38, 1.11, 1.19, 1.16, 1.13. Ah, we're really not getting it. 1.08. We're so close. Oh wait, was that it? Yes, we beat it! We beat 2 times! We needed 1 second for 16 blocks because a boat in water was 8 blocks a second. We're aiming for 16 blocks a second. We beat it by 0.07 of a second. Very close, but we did it. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Please like, subscribe, and share this channel with your friends. And until next time, goodbye.